Innocence Lore, a Jeff the Killer love story. I've been looking for this one forever. Okay, here we go. Oops, too small. Okay, I was walking through the woods at Hickory Hills Campground. I came there every other weekend due to my parents being divorced. I loved it there. My friends that I had there were the closest people to me. I sent them a text to have them meet me at the Bottoms to talk about the day and see what we were going to do. As I walked, the wind whipped my face and my hair, which was tied to one side with a white lace ribbon. One second. Where do I put my glasses? Oh, there. I'm dumb. It's hard for me to read. What the heck? I was read fine a couple days ago. I have to be closer. Next. I let the sound of the leaves sway with the melody that the wind brought I let the sound of the leaves sway with the melody that the wind brought, soothed me. As I walked into the more hidden woodsy area that this campground held, I didn't mind being alone, nor did it scare me. I loved the natural beauty this world held. I fixed my white sweater that hung over my shoulder and almost covered my shorts. I thought some may think they were too short, but even when it was spring, I wore the sweater. It was my favorite color, after all. That was the color green. I used to think of green as an ugly color, but I grew to adore it. Its down-to-earth quality. Everything was calm and peaceful until I heard a gunshot and a yelp. I tensed up, and my brown eyes wandered around the area. There wasn't a single thing in sight, so I decided to go forward. At first I had absolutely nothing, but then the sight of blood drops on the grass came into view. Me, being an animal lover, worried for the creature, hoping it wasn't dead. A slight whimper ran through my ears, and my head shot in the direction of the sound. There was a dog limping slowly through the woods, but soon fell to the ground. One thing that was strange was the animal had a gunshot to its side instead of leg, so I figured the person hit the animal first. I ran up to it, grabbed my mini backpack. I had on my backpack, always prepared for the worst. I pulled out my gauze and began to unravel it. The dog turned to face me, and I widened my eyes. I knew this animal, even before it knew me. The face was oh so familiar. Smile? I thought to myself. The dog had a huge smile with human teeth drawn across its muzzle. Excuse me. I knew this animal because of the website Creepypasta. It was something I would read a lot because it was completely different from normal. I wanted change, and seeing something like this gave me hope. Something for better. A wonderful world to unravel. Don't worry, pretty boy. I'll get you fixed up. Promise. I said as I began to wrap the gauze around the stomach area of the animal. Whether it was known as a demon dog or not, I cared for him, no matter what. I didn't believe he deserved it. As I was finishing up, Smile began to growl. Confused, I looked at him and cocked my head to the side, but I realized he wasn't looking at me. I turned my body and head to the side to see a middle-aged man standing behind me, gun in hand, and a grin on his face. Could you go? Go. Go. And a grin on his face. I can still see you there. He put the gun into his holster. He had on his black leather belt and stood there smirking at me. I turned my attention back to Smile. It's okay, go back home and stay there till you are healed, I whispered to Smile. Smile gave me what seemed to be a caring look. Go, I repeated. Smile slowly got up to walk to the other side of the forest. I followed him until I realized the man was still behind me. Why is a pretty girl like you all alone? He asked, smug-like.